Hey everybody, Get the Souls here,
And Frost Fennec.
and we'd like to say thank you to all of our patrons.
Yay!
So this is our way of showing them a little bit of love and a lot of gratitude. And if you want to help us out and wind up on the board up there with them, click the link below and consider becoming one of our patrons. You'll also gain access to our creators blog as well as a couple of other goodies.
Hi everybody, Frost Fennec here, and today we're back with Chatterfox. And today we're going to talk about summer fun and summer safety in particular, because it's really fun to play outside during summer, but it can be really dangerous sometimes too. Especially if you're nice and fuzzy like me. But anyways, one of the first things you need to remember is that you always want to have water. Now, some people will have a little water bottle, which is, I think, 6 ounces? Or no, 16 ounces. And some people have a little bit bigger water bottle that's 24 ounces. But really, if you're nice and fuzzy and it's an area where it's going to be really hot, you're going to want something a lot bigger. So, me personally, I have a Camel Pack. I love my Camel Pack because it holds 2 liters of water, and it's got this nifty hose that makes it it makes it so much easier to use. So I don't have to bug somebody to carry around my water bottle or fiddle with the cap or anything like that. Anyways, there's that. Another thing that you wanna try to keep in mind is that you always want to have snacks. Kind of like these. That. Better if you take them out of the wrapper first. But the reason you want to keep snacks is because you can get lightheaded and you can sweat off a bunch of the things like sugars and salts that your body needs. And especially if you're nice and fuzzy like me, you tend to sweat a lot when you're outside playing. And couple that with the fact that it's really hot and fur is just, it's really good at trapping in heat. You can overheat really fast. And that's another thing is, you really have to worry about the heat too. Because as much fun as it can be to play outside, one of the biggest dangers to people like me who are nice and fuzzy is heat stroke. Heat stroke! It's scary. It can happen really quickly or really gradually too. Best thing to keep in mind is if you start feeling like you're not okay, or if you start feeling like you need a rest when you're out playing, take a rest. Don't just keep playing through it. And especially if you get to the point where you've tried to play through it a little bit and you kind of start feeling better, that's usually a sign that it's getting worse. Because, I'm not a doctor, I can't really tell you how it works, but just trust me, heat stroke is really scary. And there are people that have died from it, and scary. Anyways, another good way to stay nice and cool, and it's one of my favorite things to do, especially if you can, go out and go swimming. I personally really like to go swimming. It's just really fun. But if you do that, and in general, if you're going to be outside for a long period of time, remember your sunscreen. As good for you as it can be to go out and play in the sun, it can also really mess you up if you don't have sunscreen, because then you get all red and your skin starts to hurt, and it's just, it's no fun. So remember your sunscreen. Anyways, anything else? I think that's it. Anyways, until next week, everybody. Bye!